everyone.
Welcome back to our channel. So we were getting a lot of memories and things like that popping up on our feed lately, and we had seen that we had made a video like 7 years ago doing a Filipino food mukbang, and we were just like, hey, why don't we just go ahead and do that? And thought, because there's been so many changes since 7 years ago.
I think all we did was just really talk about our lives. So now we're back here, ready for some lunch again from Halo Halo Kitchen down on, was that Dunlap Road?
Yep.
And so now we're gonna enjoy. So if you guys want to come along, we're just gonna eat and chat. So
yep, for
welcome
sure.
back.
For sure. Welcome back. All right. Do you want some salad?
Yes, please.
All right, here. Let's give you some salad here.
So I think this movie video we actually made you looked it up, March 3rd, 2016, right? Or no, 2019.
Yeah, 7 years ago. So
7 years
2019.
ago.
Yep. Yeah, and that was kind of when we were first on YouTube or trying to explore what YouTube might look like and everything like that. And so yeah, we were just like, well, we kind of came out of nowhere, so we figured to tell you guys a little bit more about ourselves.
For those new to our channel, yes.
Yeah, and so for those who are kind of new here, my name is Liz, and
I'm Chris.
And so we have been a couple for almost 10 years now. And we kind of, in our last video that we did the Halo Halo Mukbang in, we actually talked about our story of how we had gone together and everything like that. And so since then, if you've been following, we have made a few advances.
Yeah.
So
we're married now.
Yeah, we're married now, by the way. Yeah, there.
Yes.
Wedding band.
Wedding band.
Ring on the finger. So we are now married. And since then, last time we had filmed, I was still in the middle of medical school. We have now, since then graduated from medical school, gone through residency training as a family practice physician, and I am now practicing here in the Phoenix area. And so, yeah, so that's pretty much a new update. The other thing that's been a new update is that since then, actually, so the last time we had filmed this, we were in Chris's apartment. That was back in Northern, because I was still a student, so I was living in student housing. And then on medical school rotations, there's not really housing really placed for you. I mean, there is, but you have to pay extra for it. So anytime I was in Tucson, which is where my home base was, I would be staying at my parents' place. But anytime I was up here in Phoenix, I'd be staying with Chris because he had an apartment here. It didn't make sense for me to pay an extra $2,000 for 4 weeks worth of housing, right? So I was just kind of like, well, we may as well stay there. So that, so we were at his apartment then, and then after, if you kind of scroll through our channel, there is a match day proposal video in 2020, back in COVID times, and that was when he proposed to me, and then right afterwards we ended up buying our own condo with the assistance of family and everything like that, because we wanted a permanent place to stay in. It kind of didn't make sense for us to live apart. He was planning on marrying me, so we were just kind of like, well, we may as well just go ahead and make the move and live in a space that we can both afford, because residency does not pay you a lot of money, let's just put it that way. So anyway, so we had a condo, and then since last year in October, we have since then
upgraded to a
house. Yep.
So now we've been here.
Yep.
And now we're filming in our place that we own together as well. So that's it. But just to backtrack a little bit, we've got quite a bit of food, because I know you guys actually have a better angle now that you can actually see what we're eating.
Yeah.
We have the lechon kawali, of course. This is kare. Is that the kare?
Kare. No, actually.
Yeah.
This is kare.
Kare. Dinuguan. And we have some tongue.
Oh yes, the lengua.
Lengua.
And then this is his favorite, mongo.
I'll say it's my favorite, but it does invoke childhood memories, sort of. So.
And then this is malabon, which is the famous noodle dish. Well, I mean, hansa is more famous, but malabon is another famous dish. We have
Noodles.
some eggs here. We also have some salad here, because we kind of started adopting a little bit more. We should have a vegetable every time we have a meal.
Veggies are good. Don't neglect your vegetables.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because pork is awesome. So good.
Yeah.
And, yeah. But Hala Hala Kitchen has gone some upgrades. It's a bigger restaurant now. It's so good. We haven't been there in at least a year, right? Or no? I don't know.
It's been a while. Well, obviously prior to their upgrade.
Yes.
So Aloha Kitchen is this very, what's it called? Hole in the wall kind of Filipino restaurant that is here in Phoenix. And I mean, we see the owner there pretty much all the time. And, you know, they bring in a lot of Filipino foods, because here in Arizona, there wasn't a lot of Asian foods in general, but now like the Asian food scene has been popping. So.
Oh yeah. We now have a 99 Ranch. We now have was it 2 85-degree bakeries, I think, right? Which is great. Even though we live far from both, sort of.
Yeah.
Let's see. We have a lot of all-you-can-eat Korean barbecue places now, which is great, because there was Jack's Squat when I was here at pharmacy school. I'm like, Arizona sucks. And now it's not so bad now.
Oh, I mean, there's a reason why you stayed, right?
Yep, it's true. Food and you. Let's try out this tongue.
Oh yeah.
Very soft and moist, as it usually is. We actually cooked tongue not too long ago. Came out really good.
I
was
tried.
it for a pho?
Yeah, I was trying to make.
Oh, for ramen. Yeah.
So that's kind of a thing after training to become a doctor, and then you're finally practicing. Is that something that like I've just been advised on, and a lot of people I've seen have adapted, is just finding just hobbies to just do outside of medicine, so that you don't really burn out, right? Because that's a common thing nowadays with different kinds of professions, but physician burnout is getting more into the forefront of everything. So, for me, like, I definitely love my job. I love being able to go in every day and just seeing patients and becoming part of their lives and becoming part of their families, and I'm like seeing generations of families, and that's definitely great. The fact is that, you know, the weight of having people's lives like in your hands definitely can take a toll at times, right? Because you're technically kind of responsible for so many different things. And so that's why as an outlet, I kind of started just trying to figure out things I like doing. I crochet. I also make sourdough bread. Well, actually, a patient gave me a sourdough starter, and I was like, if I kill this thing, that is definitely not reflective of my responsibilities, essentially. And so I was like, I better not kill this thing. But I have since learned how to make bread. So I was like, that's a cool skill to have. And then just on my day off during the week, I try to find a skill to learn. So one day I ended up I was just curious on how to make beef tongue. And yeah, you don't realize how much it takes to make beef tongue. And no wonder people like charge dearly for this, right? So
beef tongue in itself is kind of pricey too, isn't it? I mean, it's not expensive.
Well, it's a huge tongue, right?
It's a huge piece of.
It is huge. It is a huge piece of tongue, and then, well, you have to boil it for like 3 or so hours. You have to take off the membrane. You have to do all kinds of things. It's a labor of love. That's what it is. It's a labor of love. And so, yeah. So that's
what she did.
So that is what I did.
She made pork tongue.
No, beef tongue.
Oh, beef tongue. Sorry, beef tongue. It was big. It came out nice. It was very tender.
Didn't even fit into our biggest pot, man. No.
It's like, what is that? Yeah, now we know how to at least prepare it.
Yeah. And then we've just been learning a lot of new things, house life, living life, things like that, right?
There's a lot when it comes to home maintenance. I mean, just having a condo was pretty basic, not much going on. They still did, most of the things for us, but now that we're in our home, which is a lot bigger now, plus we have a pool, there's just so much learning to do. Things breaking down, you have to realize that you're responsible for it. I think when we first moved in, the biggest thing was that tree out front. We have a big tree out up front, and then we first moved in, tree fell down during a storm, or not the tree fell down, a big branch fell down, so at that time we hadn't moved in, so we had to drive down from our place that was 23 minutes away, our old condo. I was here hacking away at it, and then we got some neighbors to help out, and not help out, but they gave me proper gear because I had like nothing to cut with it, but that was that. But then since then we shaved down our tree to almost nothing. It's a lot skinnier now.
Because so just to give you a heads up, or just like background, I have an uncle who is very, very helpful, especially with these kinds of things. And so
engineer.
Yes, he's an engineer, and he basically, he does a lot of his own homekeeping. So he kind of taught us how to use certain power tools and everything like that. So he bought us power tools. So
yes,
very
helpful
grateful for that.
So basically, I've been chipping away at some of the yard work. Our parents helped out a lot.
Our family,
families.
Family's super important, right?
Yep. And then, for whatever reason, our water softener gave out a little bit early. It was only installed 9 years ago. They're supposed to last, 10 to 15 or 10 to 12, so, but is what it is, I guess.
Oh yeah, and then we had our roof leak.
We had a roof leak, yeah, which was not present during the time of when we were looking at the house. It's so weird how people always say something always goes wrong right when you buy a home, and you're like, what? And that was kind of like our next thing scenarios. Like, we had a leak in the study, and we're like, where is this coming from? And it was still raining. It was like a very late rain season in October, so that's why we're like, oh, I'll pass. But then it kept raining, water kept coming in. We're like, no, we need to repair this. And I mean, granted, I thought that roof repair would be a lot more. I mean, $1,900 is definitely no small cost, of course, but I mean, for what we had to do, replace the underlay. There was a piece of plywood that was completely obliterated and rotted and everything, so they had to change that.
If we had bought this house when I was still in residency, we wouldn't have been able to afford it. No, thank goodness.
Definitely not.
But the thing is that, so for the first couple of years that I was in the attending life, which means you completed training, you're actually out in practice and everything like that, we kind of lived well below our means.
Oh yeah.
Like we were just paying our mortgage was not wouldn't even put a dent on one of our paychecks, and so thankfully we had that income. And so with that being said, we saved up a lot of money, which again is just something life tip, just live below your means, because what's the point in trying to buy a house when you can't really afford it, right? So
next thing you know, you lose your job, have to sell your house that you try to get, and then just makes no sense.
We're still trying to rent out the condo though in the meantime.
In the process of that, yeah. Oh, this is so good.
This is good.
Let's see, have you tried everything so far?
I didn't try the mango.
I'll try the mango.
But yeah, that's more of your favorite dish.
Mung bean. I think because my parents would cook this at home, and I don't really get it too much, so I can do without it, but it's still kind of nice to have.
My parents actually grow the moringa, or the
leaves, right?
The leaves that go into the mango. It's supposed to be a super.
It's malungai. What they say? Or no,
moringa.
Moringa. It's supposed to be what?
It's supposed to be a superfood. I'm not sure.
Probably too far for this, but pork skin.
Yeah.
I know it's far away. The camera's far away, but so good.
To be fully transparent, our content creation has not exactly been like frequent. So we're just literally just doing it spur of the moment, whenever we feel like it, kind of thing. So doing things like unboxing the boo-boo boxes and all that, those are just kind of like our spur of the moment kind of things. And we're just like, well, we're buying this, so we may as well just unbox it and share.
I mean, it's fun. It's like opening up Pokemon cards.
Oh yeah, we still do play Pokemon Go. So,
Yes, we do.
We do. To this day.
To this day. It's died down a little bit, but every so often you find some people that still, play. There have been so many changes since 2016. So many different adaptations and changes, but it is fun.
I mean, in the Pokemon Go world?
Yes.
Or just in life?
Well, since we're talking about Pokemon Go. Yeah.
True. Okay.
Let's see. I think I've tried everything so far.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've tried everything so far.
Whew.
It's been a while since we've had Nina Guan, so.
Yeah, it has been. Well, Filipino, well, not Filipino in general, but definitely this place, it's been a minute. For sure. I don't remember the last time we went over there.
It has been a while. Supposedly there's supposed to be a seafood city opening down here
There is supposed to be a seafood city opening up in the Chandler Fashion Mall. So.
Supposedly, yes. We will see what happens, but it's still, we moved north and everything is opening up south. Let's just put it that way.
Yep. There's stuff developing in our area, but nothing really. When you look at the demographic, it's a lot less Asian up where we're at, so, which is fine. It makes traveling down a weekend road trip, I guess you could say. Making it sound further than it is, but it's, it takes a bit of planning and time to get to areas. So.
Yeah.
This langoy is really good. Super soft.
Yeah.
Whatever sauce this is, the mushrooms just works.
I feel like mushroom sauce has always been a thing for lingua. I don't know why.
Yeah, that's true.
You want more salad or just...
So working on my endives.
We've become kind of obsessed with endives because we have it in a salad that we go to this one restaurant called Elefante. I think it's also one of those.
It's a chain too.
It's a chain from.
Very selective chain though.
It's a chain from California, right?
I think it's all over.
Okay.
But
So anyway, so Elefante, they give us this like amazing like whipped eggplant every single time, but we love this green goddess salad.
It's just a basic salad, but for whatever reason, it's just so good.
I'm trying to recreate it. I tried recreating it today.
It works.
It works, yeah.
And I mean, like, obviously, very typical Filipino breakfast. You have eggs, pork, whatever, basically.
That's why we actually cooked eggs.
Yes.
For this.
And some rice. But usually the one thing's missing that usually with like a lot of Filipino dishes is like fresh veggies. You know what I mean? It is, I mean, at baseline, like they had very good stuff, obviously, like all of these, but all of their vegetables are usually like kind of cooked and marinated with the sauce, which is not bad. But usually if I'm looking for a whole cuisine, I'd like to have something, a fresh component or something, kind of crunchy, not so much cooked down. So we're like salad for fiber, freshness, health reasons. Got some sauce over there.
I think this is lechon sauce. It's been a while since I've had this too. It's also the other reason why we don't really eat a lot of Filipino food that often is because the salt content is so high. We are like...
That's why it's so good, but
it's
yes.
good.
I mean, for all those who are Filipino, no hate, but obviously Filipinos love to eat because the food is good. It's carby, it's fatty, it's salty, it's delicious. I mean, so many good things about it, so.
Yeah. We just limit the amount of salt that we already have at baseline because we're very salt sensitive.
Yes.
I think that's the best way to put it.
Lots of headaches. As long as you drink enough water, but sometimes you forget to drink water. Sometimes.
Right.
It happens. Oh, I have one more egg. I mean, eggs are a staple, I mean, too. When you have like longanisa rice, garlic fried rice, we've done that a few times, I guess we could say. It's good. That is one of the things they don't have. They do have a lot of pork heavy things, but no longanisa, which is interesting.
I mean, we have the frozen longanisa.
True. Well, there's that place that we would go to. I don't think I took you there. Just it was next to the Thai place. We went with my parents at one time.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, oh, there's that Filipino restaurant, which I forgot they said if it closed down, but it's the same deal. It's called Point, whatever that's called in Tagalog, you know?
Oh, he's referencing a place in San Diego.
Yes, in San Diego, yes. So same kind of idea. It's like a big buffet line. You point things you want, and then that was a much.
That's
bigger
literally what
operation.
they called the restaurant Point.
It means something in Tagalog. It's something in Tagalog. What is it? I forgot. But it's a term, and it means point in Tagalog. Sure. We're gonna look this up because it's a thing.
Comment down below
It's the
if you
type
know.
of buffet.
But also comment down below if you know what he's talking about.
Let's see. Point in Tagalog. Is this a thing? It's supposed to mean like some kind of
Just
turo
look up-
turo. Is that turo?
Well, look up the
I think that's what it is.
name of the restaurant.
I don't know the name of the restaurant.
No. I'm saying just look up Filipino restaurants in nearby what?
Here we go.
Rancho?
Turo, Turo. Turo is a Tagalog phrase meaning point. Representing a popular casual Filipino restaurant dining style where customers point at various ready-to-eat dishes in steam table trays. So Turo, point.
Oh,
Yeah. I'm surprised you didn't know that.
what?
I'm surprised you didn't know. But I mean, it's not very common. I don't think they have anything like that in Tucson, right? So, But there was actually, I mean, when I was a little bit, not too young, but like when I was in my middle school, high school years, like there were actually, for some reason, my parents got into Filipino buffets. So we actually tried like a couple in National City, just like random places. And actually there was some big, some small.
That's
but
surprising.
what do you mean?
Your mom is so health conscious though, so I'm like, oh, that's surprising.
Well, she still creates not healthy, Filipino food in general, because she doesn't cook very much,
Yeah.
ethnic Filipino food, because my mom is
Right.
very healthy. So,
Right.
I mean, she appreciates it because that's her heritage and everything, but it wasn't so often. It was all she pulling on a time span of like maybe a month.
Okay, gotcha.
So we didn't do that very often, but yeah. I don't think they've been back to one of those in a long time. But yeah, I think we did a couple of buffets. We just kind of like what we did, but it's kind of like all you can eat kind of deal. So you just kind of go, but yeah. So, but that's kind of the point of what we did, is turo. Yeah. I don't think they would call it here because people wouldn't really know, except for the Filipinos. Of course, all the Filipinos flocked in today. That's where all the Filipinos are, one restaurant.
Oh my god. I love it. I love it for them, to be honest with you. Because I feel like, I don't know how long Halo Kitchen has been there for, but I feel like they've been there long enough where, yeah, hey, like, they deserve a lot of, like, credit and praise and all that stuff.
Same people the entire time. Pretty sure it's not that same lady.
Yeah, oh no, that's the same lady.
Oh yeah.
Pretty positive.
They cook good food, so.
They do. I feel like that's the nearest Filipino kitchen to us, actually.
In this part of town, yeah. I would say so.
Yeah.
Still good though. And orange juice for a well-balanced meal.
Yes. Very light, low sugar. Simply light. There you go.
There we go. 50% less sugar. Calories. Oh wow.
What else is new with us? Oh yeah, since the last time we had filmed, as I dropped my food. Since the last time we filmed, we also traveled.
A lot of traveling, as you guys have, if you watch our channel, lots of travels.
Mm-hmm.
Major ones past couple years was Japan and Greece, which is awesome. I kind of relived those moments in my head. Really cool.
Yeah. Japan was definitely a bucket list.
Oh yeah.
And then we decided to just figure out like a tour. It was a very, very, very like rapid tour, but nonetheless, great tour.
Really culturally fascinating too, for sure.
I definitely loved it. Got chased down by deer.
We did in Nara Park. Oh man,
Yeah.
harassed is more so the better. Just kind of nipping away at you and like
And then running away from
Oh
the
yes,
deer.
and them chasing after you.
They're literally chasing after me. I'm just like, dude, like really? Let's see. And then Greece was fun. Again, a tour. So we have found in traveling, we really just like private tours.
Yes.
Again, it's not to be offensive to anyone or anything like that. It's just literally, we just like going at our own pace. So.
Well, it also is just like planning is fun and everything too, but it's also the logistics of figuring things out, like how to get there, how much it's going to cost, who to contact. Some people love doing that. Some of our friends are really good at doing that. But me, it's just like, I say, okay, well, honestly, I wouldn't know what to do there. Maybe just a few select things. But with tours, they obviously hit the most things that are iconic that you really want to go to for the most part. Maybe not everything, but it basically hits everything that you would want to get in mostly a cultural experience. So that's kind of us. We just kind of make it easy. We just show up, tour guides there, take us around, and you know, it's been easy. Because I mean, obviously planning it in and of itself for us is like, you know, I don't want to say stressful, but obviously there's things because you're like, oh, the cost, the timing, and that in itself is stressful. And then adding on the additional planning, it's just a lot because I mean, we have full-time jobs.
Yeah.
There's really much no, I mean, plus the weekend time, but that's like what, if you try to plan a trip only on the weekends, it's, you either do it all at that time and then you give up your relaxation time and have to go back to work and it feels like you never got a break. Or you just buy the plane ticket, you buy the tour, and you show up, and then you're there.
I mean,
Makes it easy.
I guess like planning wise can just get overwhelming. And for us, unless we have a full year to figure out that kind of stuff, then we'll probably be able to do it. I mean, for goodness sakes, we planned our entire wedding, and all that we had to do was like have a day of coordinator, so that we didn't really. But we had all the details all set up, pretty much 5 months, 6 months ahead of time.
Way more than that.
Something like that. So we were very, very well prepared. But like for like tours and stuff like that, we're just kind of like, well, like I don't really like trying to figure out the hotel that we want to stay at, or trying to figure out like places, spots to hit up and all that. So
yeah. I think during those trips or any kind of trips, we just gotta get like some recommendations or do our own research, because I think what was it? I know for Japan we did the team labs, and then we're like, well, the tour guide was just like, well, just hop on this bus, get off at this exit or this train. But I was like, I'm not gonna stress out about that. So definitely one of those things was like, well, how far is this from the actual hotel? Is there enough bridges to walk? And there definitely was.
Yeah.
So from the team labs, we just walked back to the hotel, which was nice.
that was so fun.
It was quiet, nice, not scary at all.
Like it's not. But the thing with like walking through Tokyo was literally like, or even walking through Greece, there wasn't really anything sketchy. Like we were just kind of like, oh, okay, cool. We're not.
I mean, especially in Greece and Athens, like yes, there was definitely a lot of locals, but plenty enough of tourists too. You know, obviously they did mention, you know, it's like in heavy tourist seasons, which we were not in Greece. We were slightly off high tourist season.
Yeah.
Which was, I think, summer.
And I think that's why everything was just so accommodating to us, because we were just like, we weren't in high tourist season. Yeah.
But I guess the biggest thing that they say, like really crowded places, which I guess definitely in Santorini or when you're like in really touristy places, like with a bunch of tours. I mean, there were still actually tourists coming in, but they just kind of like mention things like pickpockets and that kind of stuff. Because you're in close proximity, you bump against someone, you may just think it's someone from another tour guide when it could be a pickpocket, you know. But we never really were that smidgen against people, and we were always very conscious of our belongings and that kind of stuff. Always kept things very close, you know. We always watch each other's six. Yeah, exactly. Watch your backs. But I mean, Greece was fun, definitely, for sure. What was great was definitely the cultural changes there, differences there. Exploring and just walking, that's what I liked about places that we go to. There's just easy places that we just walk to. Because like from our hotel in Athens, we made it to that, you know, one hill, all those eating areas, the different bars. That was fun.
So much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was I thought it was pretty neat, yeah. So yeah, we've traveled. Yeah, we went to Hawaii for our honeymoon.
Yes, we did.
That was very, let's see. This past year, we went on our Greece trip, and then kind of traveling kind of got suspended due to just some family reasons. And then, let's see. This year, I was just kind of like, let's just figure out like just some trip for us to go on. So this time around, we decided that we would go to Disney World.
Woo!
Yeah, and then like I've never been to Disney World ever. And then I think he's been once.
A long time ago.
Yeah, and then we're gonna actually road trip it to New Orleans. I mean, I think it would be definitely a great trip. I really had wanted to go on an international trip. However, like financial constraints, us wanting to save up money and everything like that, like, you know.
Plus other unforeseen, maybe family circumstances that we may just want to be home for and prepare for. You know, we just kind of, discuss it over and be like, well, eventually we'll get to those places for sure.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we will. It's just a matter of just trying to figure out timing and everything like that too.
Yeah.
So that's why we decided to go, because the thing with Disney World and New Orleans trip, a lot of our costs are actually getting paid for already, through like
points.
Yeah, credit card points essentially. So we did a lot of that already.
I think our flights are basically fully paid off, which not that they were expensive, but I mean it's one less expense you have to manage. I think you got some points off for the hotel too in New Orleans, so that helped a bit. I think it's shaved off a couple hundred too.
Right.
Which is nice. So obviously no discounts for Disney World, but I mean it's Disney, but it is what it is. But yeah.
I mean, we'll shave out cost.
Yeah.
That's why I've been talking to him about. Like, we just bring certain snacks, foods, stuff like that. And we can just get on our own.
Yeah. One of the biggest things definitely where they get you is food. You know, you want to get a churro, it's like, what? I don't even know how much churro is. Like $10. Or you just get like a protein bar that costs $3 here.
And that tastes like a churro.
And tastes like a churro, and boom.
I'm just kidding.
You got your churro.
I mean, I remember the first time we went to Disney World was like,
That was for our 1 year? Oh, no.
I think so. 1 year, 2 years, forget.
1 year, or because that was 2017 when I graduated. It was right before graduation, I think, right?
That's right.
That's when you visited your uncle in San Diego.
Yes. And then everyone was just like, just get a hotel up there. And we're like, oh, okay, cool.
Yep, that was the first time. Well, not everyone. Because I think we're like trying to tell you, like, oh yeah, we'll see everything. My mom's just like, why would you drive here to San Diego, back down to San Diego after Disney, and drive back up in the morning? She's like, just get a hotel there. Save you so much time. I'm like, okay. It would save a lot of time, which it did. It was fun. But then you and I have gone to Disneyland twice, I believe. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we've gone to Disneyland twice, which is great. Let's see. Yeah. I mean, honestly, like, we've just been dealing with a lot of just work vibes and full-time work vibes and everything like that.
I mean, there's plenty enough to do with this house too. A lot of maintenance. We have a pool. Now that it's warming up, we can actually use it again now too, or use it in general. But I mean, I guess obviously there's been some things like, if you have just such a nice place, why not stay home and enjoy it, which we do. It's home and it's great. So yeah.
It is warming up here, so thankfully we'll be able to use our pool soon. We attempted to use our pool, and it was still full. And we're like, oh, this is not good.
The second time we used it was fine. But for it to be in March and 100 degrees is a little bit uncommon, but it should be cooling off a little bit again. We'll probably ramp up again in, I don't know, May again, most likely. So.
Which one's your favorite dish so far?
I mean, this is always good.
Not right.
Lechon, and then probably the lengua.
Oh, I do like lengua
good.
for sure.
I don't know about you, I'm pretty full. So good though.
It is good. It is good. Yeah, no, I'm pretty decently. I want to make sure I actually eat this meat here, or try the meat.
That's good.
I got a lot of veggies.
A lot of what?
Veggies. There's eggplant in here.
Oh yeah. There's a veggie in here. I got a green bean. But I think definitely a lot of changes that we just want to catch you guys on and have some food along with it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, obviously, I don't think we're gonna eat all this food.
I mean, we tried really hard. We got a good workout in, and we started eating around 12:30. It was like, oh yeah, we can eat all this, but granted, also Filipino food is a bit heavy too. So.
Yeah. But for those who have just stuck around all this time and subscribed to us, we're really grateful.
Thank you.
For those who are new, explore our prior videos and just so that you can get a little bit more background on us.
See our lives the past 9 years.
Yeah.
Basically. 9 years? 8 years?
Yeah.
Whenever we started blogging.
Yeah, I know. And I mean, we will intermittently blog and everything like that. We just thought this would be a cool thing to do. We're grateful for everything we have. We are truly living in gratitude. We are very blessed for what we have, and all we can say is cheers to an amazing future as we cheers to our orange juice. Cheers to a wonderful future ahead.
Thanks for coming along, guys. Until next time.
Bye.